the players coming through the tunnel earlier. I don't think you can get this game started soon enough for them. Well, the weekend obviously is in full swing, and so is the NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Beard. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
And you look at Garnett, he's received the 4th most votes in the West. If the All-Star game were today, he'd be starting.
And that's the way it should be. As dynamic as he's been this season, it wouldn't be right if he wasn't a part of that starting lineup.
And it seems like the anticipation just continues to build each year around this time of the season. Gonna be a fantastic weekend. And now the Lakers starting group. They've got Bryant. Garnett out there with Odom. Then there's Chauncey Billups. And it's Terry in at the center, filling out the middle. And for New Orleans, we've got Johnson. John Stockton out there with Franklin. And there's Ori. And it's Pena in at the 5 down low. Stockton against Billups. An easy 2 points on the layup. Greg, the 2 words you and I don't like the most in this game, load management. Why do we see more of it now than when you played in the game?
A couple things. I think sports science has evolved, and I've talked to a ton of coaches about this. The reality is that now they don't determine whether or not a guy's going to play. It's going to be the people that work with the strength and conditioning. They determine if a guy is ready to go. Secondly, I would also say the contracts now, the investments that teams have in these assets, you want to try to prolong their careers as long as possible. And so I think it's a smart move from an investment standpoint.
You bring up some great points. Here is Stockton following the bucket by the Lakers. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here's Garnett. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Bryant's shot is off. Ori against Billups. Johnson. The shot will not fall. Excellent D there from Garnett. Here's Bryant, and Kobe throws it down.
I love seeing Bryant just get up and go for it. His leaping ability never ceases to impress.
Here is Ori. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City. Johnson dishes to Franklin.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Odom kicks to Billups. Here's Terry, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Here's Franklin. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Garnett. Los Angeles on D, and it goes down 2 points.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Kobe. A 35-point game for him in the win against San Antonio.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the strike a lot and cashed in when he had his chance.
Shot by Odom, no good. New Orleans trails by 4. Here's Franklin. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Yeah, you gotta love the recognition there. Stockton just so unselfish, always looking to find the open man.
Out to the right wing. Here's Garnett. Great touch on the 16-footer.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up
got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Stockton, following the score by Kevin Garnett. Pass to Johnson. Over Garnett. Johnson's shot is off.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Outside Odom. Outside Bryant. From deep three-point range. No good. Shot missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Here is Ori. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Pena. Just 5 to shoot. Trying to get open is Johnson. The shot by Stockton, no good.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Outside Odom. From deep, Phillips. Pelicans pull it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Phillips against Johnson. The pass to Stockton. Pulls up on the wing. Passes to Franklin. Outside for Stockton. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
But he's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost him. And his touch has left him in this quarter nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
A nice shot by Franklin.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the score by New Orleans. Garnett outside. The dish now to Kobe. "13 feet away." The shot that time, not on target.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Pass to Johnson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. New Orleans shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Johnson. And the Lakers make it. 8 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Johnson. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. Johnson's got 6.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
I don't think he sees any kind of defense when he's at that range. It doesn't matter who's guarding him.
So at the end of 1 quarter to play, still a close game. Pelicans lead by 2. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Guys, what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
So they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
And so Miller will bring it up for the Pelicans.
Yeah, and what a gut wrencher it was for them last time they met. Ended up on the losing side in that one.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. We've got Johnson. Miller is out there with Ori. And it's Cannon in at the 1 spot. Clock at 6. Now here's Kobe. He's guarded close. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Bryant's got it all tied up now for the Lakers. The Pelicans shooting here about 46% for the game. Cannon defended by Bryant. Johnson against Nowitzki. Johnson, the pass to Miller. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. Kevin Garnett is checked in for Farrell. And he makes both free throws. Los Angeles guys shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Pass to Kobe. Garnett outside. Shot clock at 6. Ori against Phillips. Got a piece of it. Ori passes to Cannon. No good on the 3.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Bryant can't get it to go. It's stolen by Bryant. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. New Orleans in the lead. Miller, the pass to Ori. Plenty of space. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Phillips up top. 8 points for him. The pass to LaFrance. Phillips with the ball.
It's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Basket counts. Phillips has got 10.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for him.
The most positive thing about his last 10 games, the work on defense. His mindset has become very aggressive. The steals are up, and he's becoming a big factor on the defensive end.
Pelicans leading by 4. Miller outside, puts one up from 19. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Yeah, I saw the box score of that game the next day, and I thought, wow, that's a huge scoring night. Pretty impressive stuff there.
Here's Garnett, and that misses everything. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 6 in the field in the second quarter so far. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And a moment now to check out who the Pelicans have coming up on Tuesday and then on Wednesday.
And for that team against San Antonio, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Here's Nowitzki. Off target from the wing. The Pelicans shooting in this game 45%. Cannon is guarded by Billups. Ori passes to Cannon. Over Billups. Misses off the right iron. Los Angeles trails by 4. Down low, here's Nowitzki, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he's at nearly 90% from the free throw line this season, so having a terrific year.
Falls for Nowitzki. John Stockton, he's checked in for Andre Miller. So he gets them both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who are you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Stockton passes to Orr. Johnson with the bounce pass. Stockton left side. Baseline try. Good on the jump shot. Stockton's got 6.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
It's not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Here's LaFrance. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. It's 2-on-1. Ahead. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. New Orleans shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Or he hits them both.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Los Angeles trails by 6. Outside Billups. With the teardrop, and that's 2 points on the layup. 12 points for him.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation. All the way to the bucket, no resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Lakers have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Here's LaFrance. 11 points for him in that last game again.
Yeah, but there's always this point you got to look at where did he also impact the game? It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
Now here's Garnett. 6-point game. Nowitzki.
Looking now at some numbers for Bryant. He's been dominant over the last month, averaging 34 points, over 2.5 steals and 6 rebounds. And he's a real threat defensively. You look at his steals during this stretch, always lurking for the smallest mistake.
And he's causing a lot of those mistakes too. He's just harassing you 94 feet and does not give you an inch.
one falls for Nowitzki. Lamar Odom is checked in for Los Angeles. Both free throws good from Nowitzki.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense home.
New Orleans leading by 4. Cannon passes to Pena. Stockton outside. Inside. And down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Bryant finds Nowitzki. Knocks it loose. Pass to Cannon. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. You know your low post players are going to take a lot of trips to the foul line. So it helps to have big men who can train free throws like this group can. Fourth, Kevin Garnett. And, of course, Dirk Nowitzki.
That is a very confident group of players at the free throw line. We haven't seen them struggle there as some of their brothers in the big man fraternity have.
Big men making free throws? Who knew? These players are as comfortable at the stripe as they are in any other aspect of the game.
Now here's Odom. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. It's tipped. Ori against Odom. Here's Ori. Pass to Pena. 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by Nowitzki. Now here's Nowitzki. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 6-point game. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Billups is a clutch performer, someone who isn't afraid of taking big shots. I just love how fearless he is.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And he makes the first. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Pelicans on top, up 3. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Well, for the Pelicans, Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
They obviously came in wanting to push the action. And so far, so good. They're looking to get easy transition baskets because the other team is not getting back on defense.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Gotta get more aggressive on the glass. Over the first half, we saw them being schooled down low. You know what I'm gonna say, Ernie? Barbecue chicken. If I was coaching the locker room right now, they'd be getting real. Extra rebound. Effort will pay off in other ways. The energy is really where it starts. Something like that, Ernie.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Chauncey Billups with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Taking a look at the Lakers. Garnett out there with Odom. Then there's Chauncey Billups. Then there's Kobe. And it's Terry in at the 5 spot.
And how about the size Billups has at that point guard spot? Even when he gets hit, he's got the strength to play through the contact.
Here's Stockton following the basket by Chauncey Billups. Here's Franklin. It's blocked. Now here's Billups. Outside, Kobe. Outside, Terry. Dishes it to Billups. Lakers passing it around. Now Odom. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Offensive rebound. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket. And the Lakers lead by 1.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Billups against Stockton. He kicks to Frank. From the stripe. Basket is good. The assist from Stockton. Stockton's got his 5th assist in this one.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Now here's Billups. 17 points in the game. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the 3rd quarter. Second chance shot. And Terry lays it up and in. Terry's got 8 points.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Here's Franklin. He's got 8. From 15 feet away, rebound the Lakers. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Shoots. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Stolen by Terry. Outside, Kobe. Just under 2.5 minutes into the 3rd quarter now. Now here's Odom. Defense is right there.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
To the inside. Here's Stockton. Makes it off the glass. 8 points for him. 3rd quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Ori against Odom. Top of the key, Garnett over Ori. Kept alive.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Chauncey Billups with a strong contribution so far in this one.
They got to be using this timeout to think about a personnel change or a game plan change to try to slow him down.
And a moment here to check out the stats for Terry. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. 5th in blocks. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And yeah, he's been a brutal shot blocker all season long. As you said, top 5 in the league. He's a dangerous force to face inside. Odom with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Here's Garnett. From down in the low post, it goes. And now a 3-point Laker lead.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Now the pass to Pena. Here's Franklin. Just over 3.5 minutes through the 3rd quarter of play now. And the rebound goes to Odom. Lakers leading by 3. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
That just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, Sade comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
Johnson outside. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Lamar Odom. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Pass to Ori. Tipped away and stolen by Billups. Oh, and here we go with Kobe with nobody back. And Bryant slams it in.
Oh, the
you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Cannon is guarded by Billups. Cannon passes to Franklin. They need this, and the shot is good. Franklin's got 10 points. Los Angeles leading by 5. Billups passes to Kobe. Passes it to Nowitzki. Pick off in midair. Kevin Garnett with the steal, and the shot goes in. Garnett's got the lead up to 7 now for Los Angeles.
Oh boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
The Pelicans have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Cannon is guarded by Billups. Just 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Garnett. All by himself. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. He's got 6. Outside Billups. Double team on Billups. And Garnett gets it to go on the assist by Billups. Billups has got his 6th assist on the night. New Orleans trails by 11. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Now the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well to, when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. The free throw drops for Kobe. Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough D.
Pass to Page. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a pass to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Pulls up. Nowitzki, no good. And the call will be against Kevin Garnett. That's foul number 2 for him. New Orleans making a switch here. Miller's checked in. New Orleans trails by 12. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And the pass to Ori. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. Miller's got 3 assists now in this one. And Los Angeles guys shooting straight 49% from the field. Nowitzki's shot is no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Pelicans. Kicks it to Miller. Here's Page. He's guarded by Billups. Shoots from 14. The offensive rebound. Here's Miller. Garnett with the block. Bryant with it. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to LaFrance. Bounce pass from Garnett. 6 on the shot clock. Nowitzki for 3, but they get it back.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
A 3 ball. That is good, and the Los Angeles leads. Down now to just 6 in the basket from Ori.
And And I love whenever Ori rises up from there. His jump shot is so pure, the D has to respect it.
Now here's Kobe. What a difference maker he's been for him. He's averaging more than 34 points a game. Hard to believe. Charity stripe shot. That shot is off. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Here's Page. Trying to get open is Johnson. And here is Bryant. Nowitzki outside. Passes it to LaFrance. To stop the drought, and it's blocked. And here comes the break. Here's Page. Garnett with the block. And is out of bounds. And they say last touch by Garnett. And Los Angeles with some changes. Childress is checked in. And it's Harper in for Chauncey Billups. Here is Ori. 8 points for him. Pass to Pena. To the paint. Here's Page. LaFrance pulls it in.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Stockton's checked in for the Pelicans. From 14. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. And now you see the 2K leaderboard. Not only have these teams caused a lot of turnovers over the last 10 games, but they've scored off them as well.
Just a terrific job over this stretch of forcing turnovers and capitalizing. They'd love to continue that trend.
Kobe, no luck. New Orleans trails by 6. Here's Page. Doesn't go that time. Nice D from Bryant.
I mean, I don't know. Does he look a couple steps slow today? He needs to shake that off and get into the zone and get on the scoreboard. All the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Miller outside. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the Pelicans have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
Stockton, just a remarkable point guard. Lights out shooter and an even better distributor.
Los Angeles leading by 8. And Bryant kicks it to Odom. Here's the pass to LaFrance. Pass to Nowitzki. 6 to shoot. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Johnson's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Hate to say it, but if they're still tripping. Oh, man. Fans love that. Listen to that. I love that sound in the arena.
And Odom is a rarity, that tall, slender forward with guard-like passing ability.
Now, here is Miller. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. They grabbed their own miss.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And Bryant, just a superb athlete, terrific at just imposing his will on the defense on that drive.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. Now here's Kobe. With 2 seconds left, and it's good on the way. Kobe's got 15.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And so it's Los Angeles, looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. You got Franklin. Ori is out there with Johnson. That's Andre Miller, and it's Page in at the point. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Nowitzki, no good.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
A nice shot by Franklin.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Lakers leading by 11. Outside, Billups. It's rebounded by New Orleans. And now running up the court, Miller pushing it up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
All the officials are all over that one.
That's good for Ori. Los Angeles making a switch here. Terry's checked in. Ori gets them both. Los Angeles leading by 9. Billups passes to Odom. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Bryant. And again, the Lakers no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Pelicans. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. To the middle, and stolen by Miller. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Here's Ori. But he stays with it. Miller, the pass to Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. Now Childress. It's Kobe Bryant on the way. 5 on the clock. And he drops it in from the low post. Bryant's got 13 points in the second half.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Yep, it counts.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Lakers leading by 7. Billups dishes to Odom. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Shot clock at 5. Here's Kobe. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bryant's got 19 points.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
And that one drops for him.
Playing from behind right here, not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
Outside Billups. Here's Terry, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Los Angeles leading by 9. Outside, Kobe. He kicks it to Billups. Passes it to Childress. Odom inside. A fadeaway. Curry Johnson grabs the miss. Johnson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And that one, good. Franklin's got 4 points in the quarter.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Kevin Garnett is checked in for the Lakers. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Lakers coach talk to his team. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Thank you, David. From deep, Phillips. And again, the Lakers no good.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
That's good from Franklin. No free throws, good from Franklin.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Outside, Billups. Pass to Garnett. Back to Billups. Here's the 3. They get it back. Garnett. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
The pass to Page. It's good from long range.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And Los Angeles guys shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. Offense not doing the best work of late. Kobe passes to Odom. Pass to Garnett. Ball's not loose. Here's Franklin, guarded by Kobe. The Lakers shooting at 46%, making some buckets. The basket good off the assist from Billups. Billups has got assist number 8 now on the night. Here's Franklin. They are right on the brink of taking the lead.
This is an absolutely critical juncture in this game.
And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. passes to Orr. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Craig, with a terrific feel for each other. Odom kicks to Billups. Fires for three. Drains the three-pointer. Billups has got 22 points.
And the fourth quarter just has not been kind. Only one bucket and 5 attempts.
Page passes to Johnson. Here's Page. Lets it go from deep. Terry grabs the board. Terry's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. No good off the back of the rim. New Orleans trails by 5. Johnson, the pass to Page. Back to Johnson. Over to the left wing. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Garnett's got 6 rebounds in the game. Bryant gets a wide open look. The kick out to Odom. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Lakers lead by 8.
He can be just lethal from the perimeter. Even though he didn't get good looks in the first quarter, will that make right there? That could change things.
Bryant dishes to Billups. Garnett outside. On the wing, Kobe. Shot clock at 6. Pelicans with the rebound. Johnson's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Franklin, guarded by Kobe.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Passes it to Odom. Over Johnson. Shot by Odom, no good. New Orleans trails by 8. Here's Page. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
Billups kicks it to Odom. Garnett outside. On the wing, Kobe. And he banks in the layup. Kobe's got 8 points here in this quarter. And so it's New Orleans with it. Up next for them, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Here's Franklin, defended by Bryant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's got to be on Kobe Bryant. And the first one at the line is good. New Orleans making a switch here. Stockton's checked in. All free throws, good from Franklin.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Double team on Billups. Garnett. The basket good off the assist from Billups. Garnett's got 12 points in just the second half.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, the D is at his mercy. How about the extension when he's able to get up on that low block?
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustments.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Chauncey Billups.
It's a take-charge brand of basketball he's been playing tonight. His point total tells you all you need to know about just how good he's been. And once he got going, their game plan
simple. Just get him the ball.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. Terry the pass to Bryant. Lakers passing it around. Lets the three fly. Shot by Odom, no good.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Lakers leading by 6. Last break, the Lakers. The open shot, Kobe, and again it's the Lakers.
Yeah, you got to know Bryant looking to shoot as soon as he gets the ball. The D can't give him any daylight.
Phillips against Stockton. On the wing, Johnson. Over Garnett. Excellent D there from Garnett. And Los Angeles guys shooting 47%, pretty solid. Outside, Phillips. And no good. And New Orleans will come the other way. Hit the shot. And that one goes long. The Lakers shooting about 43% here in the fourth quarter. Phillips, double team. Pass to Garnett. Outside, Bryant. Deep. That shot off.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up. So maybe just a step too far.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Second shot opportunity. In deep, Odom drops it in. And the Lakers lead by 10.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, it looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Franklin can't hit. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Outside, Odom. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.